So I made it up here. This isn't that high. It's not as high as Cowles or Coles Mountain, Coles, however you say it, but it's pretty dope up here. Some of the mountains are actually under the clouds, which is pretty sick, but here's the valley. I'm gonna try and get the drone in the air before sunrise. It's like 10 minutes to, but it's super cloudy. I'm not gonna be able to actually see the sunrise, but I'm gonna get those questions answered that I had ready for you guys. So here we go. So I've never actually been to this mountain before. It's actually pretty dope up here. So we got this big cross, and then there's like right on the other side, there's an amphitheater. I can show you from the drone shots I took. Just for reference, ocean, downtown San Diego. Freaking nuts that you can just see it. I'm literally up here by myself. But let's get into the questions. What is my favorite thing so far? My favorite thing probably so far is that this always gets me to be a tourist in the city that I live in. It helps me get out and explore and do more with Brent. Another thing that is my favorite thing so far is just like making memories with Brent. Like, I know it sounds super corny and Brent's probably gonna laugh at this in post, but it's just getting out with your best friend and exploring new stuff is super cool, and I can't explain how much fun it is to get out and explore with your best friend all the time, every week. Another thing is just starting something from zero. Like, I never thought that I could be a YouTuber or even get more than 100 subscribers on YouTube. We started something from zero, and it's only gonna grow from here, hopefully. So if you're new here, click that subscribe button.
So my favorite part has been being able to explore our creative minds without any sort of boundaries whatsoever. You know, there's no one telling us this is what we have to shoot, this is how quick we have to get it done, any of that. It's just, it's nice to be able to really let yourself loose from a creative perspective. Even if the shot like doesn't work, we've had more shots that have looked incredibly stupid than look good, but just being able to like see that, visualize it, execute, and then having it come to life in the video, I don't think there's been anything like it for me so far.
What are the most difficult things that we had to go through so far? I mean, honestly, the most difficult thing for me was like figuring out editing and trying to figure out how we don't have to stay up until 4 a.m. editing every video. Getting a computer that works, Rebecca, thank you so much. Love you for that. That has honestly been the biggest help for us. Fitting video into our like weekly schedule has been another really hard thing. We both have full-time jobs, so like shooting, and in the summertime or even now, his family is in town and I didn't want to bother him shooting a video. He'll be in this video later, but just letting you guys know that he is with family, and that's totally okay because we have lives, so we can go do that. And then the hardest thing was actually getting a video out every Wednesday. Like, every Wednesday was probably the like biggest goal we had from the beginning, and we've only missed one Wednesday, so that's pretty nuts that we've gotten 30 videos out.
So I think the biggest struggle so far has just been finding the time to get everything filmed and edited the way that we want to. You know, there's a lot of videos that haven't turned out as good as we would have hoped. We have busy schedules, like Nick said, we both have full-time jobs, so working 40 hours a week doesn't really give us the opportunity to film on weekdays, so we have to go out on weekends. And then editing, we've edited until 3, 4, 5 a.m. sometimes just to get a video out on Wednesday.
What is the coolest spot that I consider we've went to so far? This one's got like a little bit of a story to it, but the coolest spot for me was the border wall. Like, going to the border wall in our first video was super cool. Like, I've only been to Mexico like twice, 2 or 3 times, and it's just like been unreal that we got to go to the border wall and like see people peering through the wall. And on the US side, you can't actually walk up to the wall, but on the Mexico side, you can. And I've I've never been so close to a border where I could just drive to it any day I wanted to and go walk up to it.
I would have to say my favorite thing to go to has been the cave we went to in Sunset Cliffs. Just the adventure of having to find when low tide was, not knowing if we were going to be able to get there, getting to the site, seeing that we had to take a different route down, and then kind of just make a plan from there, with the reward of actually getting to the cave and that paying off. By far has been the most exciting for me.
So I'm up at the top of this amphitheater now, and the most rewarding part of all this probably is just like seeing the subs grow and like watching the views grow as the videos come out. I know it's like not a lot right now, we're only at about like 110 subscribers, but like to me that's 110 people watching my videos that I never thought would watch my videos on YouTube. So like this start is super awesome. We are finally getting trolls on YouTube. Like our first video has some pretty funny comments if you go look at them. That's actually funny for us because we never thought we'd get to the point where like people actually don't like our stuff. And the last most rewarding thing for me is pushing myself to like get out of my comfort zone, go shoot more photography, do more design work, do the branding for Half a Hazel. I'm gonna come out with some new branding for Half a Hazel, so I hope you're ready for it. We might get some t-shirts and hats printed, so if you want to see some of that, definitely be ready for that.
So I think the most rewarding thing has been just seeing our following grow a little bit. I mean, I know we only have what, like 110 subscribers, but it's still super amazing to see your guys' support and just that you like our stuff and you like what we're putting out there, you like what we're coming up with, and hopefully we'll continue to grow. This is, you know, something we've invested a lot of time into already, hoping to invest a lot more time in the future, but just want to say thank you guys for supporting us. If you have any friends you think, you know, would like our content, give us a shout out. We would really appreciate it. Message us, DM us, put it down in the comments, you know, any suggestions you have for us, and thanks for the support again.
There's a lot of things to come for Half a Hazel. Brent and I just planned out probably shoots up until February, so we have a bunch of videos planned. It's crazy how much clearer it's gotten since I've gotten up here. Like, the ocean is super visible now, and it wasn't when I first got up here. We are changing it on Friday, November 9th will be the first Friday video. So that first like full week in November, we are going to change the posting schedule to Friday instead of Wednesday.
What's to come next for the channel? A lot of big things actually. Nick is doing some rebranding for the site, graphics, headers, everything like that. And when he puts his time and concentration into design, his results have been incredible. He's made some amazing logos. You should go check out his Instagram page, his personal one. He puts all his design work on there. Other than that, the new uploading date, changing it to Friday, that's gonna give us a lot of time to hone our craft as far as editing goes. So hopefully you'll just be seeing a lot better edits throughout the videos. We haven't done much, if any, color correcting in any of our videos, maybe 2 or 3 here and there. Another thing I really want to get into is sound mixing. The sound effects really draws you into the scene and makes you feel as if you're there with us. Other than that, just continuing to explore San Diego. It's a privilege to live here. It's a privilege to have one of my best friends here, and just be able to share our adventures together, and kind of bounce ideas off of each other on what we should shoot next, where we should go, how it should look, how it should be edited. Looking forward to it. Guys, drop us a comment down below. we'll be happy to answer any of your questions. And yeah, thanks for watching.